It's blooming.
I look super tired is because today was a really long day. Got like 3 hours of sleep last night, and went to work. After work, ran some errands, got coffee, and actually hit the thrift. So I want to show you guys what I got. But pretty much why I've been gone is for some unfortunate reasons and some good reasons. Uh, the main reason why is because my computer just stopped working on me, which is very unfortunate considering it's less than 2 years old, and I did pay a lot of money for it, and you would expect more from Apple as far as that caliber of an investment. But eventually, I'm going to get it fixed. Besides that, what else do I have to say?
What was your good reason for being gone?
I also just wanted to take a break and relax. Really didn't do much for a few months. Unfortunately, I regret it in retrospect because it was some time wasted. But every once in a while, you need a mental relaxation and some time to recharge. But we're back on it now. I've been really making a lot of moves, a lot of new ventures, and there's going to be a lot of great things to come. So stay tuned for that. But as far as making videos, I really want to make more high quality videos. So I have been investing in some equipment. Hopefully, this lens looks a lot better because it is a new one, and the audio might sound a little bit better because I'm running a new microphone. As far as equipment, I've been trying to decide whether I want to buy a new high-end DSLR and make more short film style, just higher production quality edits, or should I just get a pocket style camera like the G7X from Canon and do more kind of daily vlogging and on the run, just point and shoot type of films? Or should I just invest in like an iPhone 7 that way it's always on me and I can get some decent quality footage from that? So I have to make those decisions. As far as my computer goes, I really wanted to invest in a new laptop, but the 2017 MacBook is absolute garbage. If you look at any review, it's really just not worth it, especially considering that I invested so much into this computer. Uh, it kind of feels like I would be betraying it by just like abandoning it and buying a new laptop. But I really do want to get a new laptop. I just don't know what I should allocate my money towards right now, as far as which would be the best investment. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think I should do. Should I get a large DSLR camera, pocket camera that I could take with me on the go, a brand new phone? I desperately probably should get a new phone, although I think it's a foolish investment because my phone works, but it's just kind of outdated. Or should I just get a laptop? I really don't know what to do. I've also been tempted to get a new motorcycle as well, but that's probably not the wise decision. As far as thrifting goes, I haven't went thrifting in quite a while, but I did go yesterday really quickly. I popped in, and I did go today, as you guys will see. And I did find a few cool things. I mostly just found a couple bread and butter pieces. I'm going to try to get back into just flipping some things here and there. But I did find some cool things that I do want to share with you guys. I've really been into American fashion, vintage Americana kind of pieces, heritage pieces, and archiving some things. So I want to show you guys some of the things that I found, and let me know what you guys think. So we'll jump right into that now. So this is everything that I found at my local thrift store over 2 trips throughout the course of the week. I got about 15 or maybe 20 pieces, and I spent a total of $60. I spent about $30 on each trip, and I'm not going to go through everything because nobody cares about the boring stuff, but I will show you some of the cooler things that I found. I normally don't check the women's section specifically, but I do get a bit of requests for these from my clients, and these are a pair of high-waisted denim shorts. These are actually Levi's orange tabs, and they're from probably the 80s, and they are high-waisted. You can tell by the long zipper. Originally, they were a pair of jeans, and somebody cut them down in the 80s,
and they were in really excellent condition, so I did pick them up for like $2 just to pass it on to a friend. I was very lucky to come across these really cool vintage Ralph Lauren jeans, which also jumped out at me in the women's section. And these are actually dead stock with tags, and they are high waisted as well. These were kind of referred to as mom jeans, which are super on trend as well. So keep an eye out for that. And in the kids section, this vintage Toronto Blue Jays baseball jersey by Majestic also jumped out at me, and it was like $1, so I picked it up only because I normally don't find too many baseball jerseys. And although this happens to be a youth size, it is too small for any male. I will market it to one of my female clients. So moving on into the men's section, one of the cooler button-down dress shirts that I found was this vintage Gitman Brothers dress shirt. I believe it's made in USA, and it happens to be dead stock with the tags as well. And this is probably from the 80s as well. But it was just really cool to actually come across one of these. I've heard about it for a while, but I never actually found one. In the jersey department, I did come across this New York Giants vintage Jeremy Shockey number 80 jersey. I really couldn't pass it up for like $4, being that I am from New York. Even though football season just recently ended, I'll just hold on to it till next season and it should sell. Another cool piece I came across was this Orvis pullover sweater, brand new with tags as well, and it was only like $5. And it is a size 2X, so it should sell pretty quickly. G-Star Raw Denim branded summer trunk swim shorts were actually pretty cool, and they were only like $3 as well, so I couldn't pass it up. I just had to grab them. Although this isn't a true vintage shirt, it probably released in about the 2000s. I recognize this iconic graphics from the X-Files, although I think they just re-released the X-Files as like a modern series again. But this was a really cool shirt, and I just had to pick it up for like $1. Moving on to one of the better finds is this concert shirt from this hardcore band from the 90s called NoFX. I happen to recognize the graphics as well, and I was really excited to find this and pick it up. And finally, my favorite piece that I came across is this vintage Lee Storm Riders jacket. It's actually corduroy with like a Sherpa lining, and this one happened to be dead stock, and I was really excited to come across this. This is pretty much the things that I've been keeping an eye out for as of recently, just pieces that I can archive, things that are made in USA. And again, I was super excited when I came across this. I'm going to hold on to it for now, but if I do decide to sell it, the prices on these vary online on the secondhand market on eBay from anywhere from $100 to $500. You have to pretty much pay attention to the tag. The tag will help you determine the date from when exactly these were made. I know they made these Storm Rider jackets from about the 50s up into the 80s, so I have to date this tag specifically, but they're more commonly found in denim. This one happens to be like a brown corduroy, but it is a really small size. It's like a size 38, so it'll fit a woman really nicely, or like a small man. But in my opinion, this was the coolest thing that I came across. So I am pumped to go hit the thrift next week as well, if I have any free time. Also really stoked on that NoFX shirt. For those of you who know, that's like a pretty cool shirt as well. And let me know what you guys find to be your favorite piece. So as always, thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you like these kinds of videos, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It really does help me out a lot. So I will see you guys next week.